censorship rules were enforced, Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love gangster movies, but maybe we should get a... Oh, sorry. He's got a point. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Just want the horn so everybody knows where I am. Son of a Ferris.
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
The Duke and Clint have made some of the greatest westerns of all time. Stagecoach, The Good, The Bad, and the Ugly, The Searchers, Someone's robbing the bank. What? Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Reach for the sky. You're under arrest.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
You're right, my man! So hold on to your horses. Speaking of which, where are the horses? Time to shut up and ride. Yeah, giddy up. Adios, Shinhorn. I'm riding off into the sunset. Whoa. Sun sure went down quick. See a minute. I don't know when trying to think funny now. You just think good. What in tarnation is this?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's The Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Scream. I don't like the sound of that.
Warning. Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. It will detonate in T-minus 10.
Look out!
What do you think that is?
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes.
You know the snakes?
Why'd it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Looks like we hit the Motherlode. I reckon it's time to stick the plane. Ain't nothing more than another ghost town. Takes a lot more than this to spook me. Don't any hombres move while I fetch in that treasure. Listen, you want a belly full of land?
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Halt on me. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first big movie, huh?
The twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
Ooh. I see dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897.
Oh, Tarzan!
Wow, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
And over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years. Hey, having a nice big round of applause for Jake, Skippy, Harry, Zippy, Dinky, and all the rest. Yes, Simba, an Oscar-worthy performance indeed. You know, the jungle is the perfect setting for a great adventure movie. Just think about the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark, when archaeologist Indiana Jones braves the thicket to steal the golden idol. Or the spooky jungle, where Arnold Schwarzenegger battles a predator. Tarzan paved the way with his iconic ape call so that Arnold could eventually yell, "Get to the chopper!"
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you look better. Maybe not